number one, in terms of new supply pressure, there's a huge development lag in self-storage, right? So if you think about back in 2022, 2023, if you wanted to actually develop from the ground up a new storage facility, it takes, 18 to 36 months to really open your doors and start the lease up process. So, that obviously you have a lot of new supply that's entered into the space. The positive news is, new supply starts seem to be trending down, but I think we're dealing from the ramifications here of a development lag. Coupled with the theme that I'll hit on constantly is a lack of transparency in the industry. We've dealt with a ton of challenges as it relates to what rental rates customers are paying, whether it's the street rate or the online rate or the achieved rate. What are you paying? For how long are you paying? I think that causes a huge breakdown in, trust with the customer, and also no one knows what rates to set. And, so those few things have really factored into, and when you combine that with an interest rate environment that's significantly higher than it was a handful of years ago, mortgage rates are drastically elevated. You guys talk a lot and share a lot about how the housing market has slowed down significantly, which has also lowered demand in a meaningful way. So all of those factors to me have culminated into, this earnings profile for Q2.
I guess I would ask your opinion here. It's like everything going against storage at one time, right? We saw rate reductions as the COVID boom started to end. We saw occupancy dip. We saw this discounting strategy, and I love the way you put that, lack of transparency maybe in terms of how that was implemented. But the REITs felt like they had to drop prices significantly. In some places, it was mind-boggling. I mean, there was an 80-90% drop in web rates in different markets to drive that occupancy back up. We're seeing increased property taxes across the country, increased insurance costs. Cost of construction has gone up, so new developments are costing more. It seems like every single factor that could go against storage in the last couple of years has. And so I guess in that context, are we surprised maybe it's not worse what we're seeing in terms of the earnings that the REITs are showing?